What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Creed back with another video. Your boy Dr. Umar finally admits that having a wife would probably have helped him in his career and been vital to his success. He is seeing the value in having a wife at this very point in time, and I don't blame him. You know, as you get older, you realize the missed connections and the things that you should have had. Y'all check out this clip, and I'll come back with some commentary.
Two things I wish I had before I started my work. I wish I would have been married before I started my work. If I had a wife before September 18th, 2010, when I did that interview in Chicago, and October 30th, 2010, when I did that lecture in Harlem, because it was those two events that really pushed me forward. If I had a wife by my side this whole 14 years, I'd probably be on my 5th school by now. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can admit not having that helpmate has held back how much I could have got done for the people.
Explain for those watching that don't understand that part.
Because number one, when you're single, and I'm gonna get credit, this credit goes to Elder Lawrence. He's a Rastafari out of Syracuse. Shout out to Baba Lawrence. He came up, we was driving somewhere. We was somewhere, Baba Lawrence said, I can't wait till you get married. I said, why you say that, Ross? He said, because you don't know this, but when you have a wife, you stop searching. He said, because you single, even though your priority is the work, subconsciously, you might not even know it, you're still hunting. You're still hunting. Yes, he said you can't tell. I like, nah, I said nothing come before the work. He said, you can't tell. Because you're single, you're still looking. You might not even realize you're looking. I said, damn, that's true. That's true. He said, even when you think you're not paying attention to the women, you are. He said, when you get a wife, you'll finally see the difference. And I know if I had a wife, I know I would have been further along, because I would have been so much more focused. And not even just focused in terms of not worrying about other women, but she would have also been someone to keep me focused on completing what I need to complete. Because I could be a little bit of a procrastinator, and I got a little bit of ADHD, you feel me? So she could be the one who said, why that book ain't done yet? You ain't going out this weekend. You ain't going to the Malcolm X Fest. You ain't going to the Baltimore Fest. You're going to stay home and finish that book. You see what I'm saying? She almost be like a coach. You need that. You know what I'm saying? So if I had a wife, but I had no way of knowing. But if I would have had, if the ancestors would have told me I was going to blow up, there's a couple sisters I dated who I think would have made good wives. They may have not been as conscious as I would have liked, but they would have made a good wife. You feel me? The other thing I wish I had is about 5 brothers that I could absolutely trust no matter what. I needed that male team, because at this point, right, because of who I am.
This is why I like Dr. Umar. You know, even though I might disagree with him on some points, he is very candid about the things he believes in, and he believes in them wholeheartedly, I think. The wife thing, you know, I definitely agree. Family and family structure is one of the things, you know, us black people, we have to get back into. We really do. We have to get back into it. And, you know, having somebody who's going to be there for you, because as you get older, you realize you don't have no friends. You don't have no real friends. You have people who are going to use you for this, use you for that, do things for you for other favors. And you realize, dang, I'm here all by myself. But like having a wife or somebody to push you a little further when you don't feel, you know, when you want to rest, when you're tired, you know, to get you back on your feet, to make you feel good. Even just companionship, you know. And I think, you know, over time, us men, we do realize that after a while, even though I think our nature is to go out and just be with this girl. I think that's our nature, but also our nature is to eventually settle down and be with someone who you can, you know, get along with and understand you, and y'all could spend possibly the rest of your life, even if it's not the rest of your life, a majority of your life, dealing with the same things, uplifting each other, you know. And I think that's important, man. And that's a great conversation Dr. Umar had. In this next clip, we got Nick Cannon and Dr. Umar talking about special ed classes and our rights. Here we go.
I'm on a mission to tell parents, black parents in particular, stop getting your children evaluated for ADHD. Because if your son can learn, why does he have an IEP anyway? See, remember this, Brother Nick. In order to qualify for special ed, you not only must have a disability, it must affect your learning. Stay right there. If we go to any classroom, we're going to see thousands of black boys who have no problem learning in a special ed class. Why is he in there? For discipline problems. It is illegal in the United States of America to place a child in special ed for behavior. Special ed is not for behavior. It is for learning problems. But guess what? Half the black boys in America are in there for what? Behavior, because their parents don't know the law, they don't know their rights, and the schools are basically discriminating against them.
Wow.
You see
they
this?
get money for the special education.
Yes. Here's how it works. When you evaluate a child for special education, if they qualify, their name goes into the computer. It's transferred to the State Department of Education. If we take California, that would be Sacramento. Normally, by the end of the month, there's an electronic transfer of funds to that school district for your child.
Wow.
This is something I agree with, because in high school, you do remember, you know, most people went to the special ed classes because of behavior problems. And this is very true. And instead of having ways to fix it, they just put you in a slow class. And, you know, it's one of those things where Dr. Umar has done the research, I suppose, and it sounds right. It sounds right. You know, we don't know our rights as black people. And a lot of times we're forced into things, educational wise, you know, even medical wise, that we wouldn't normally do if we knew our rights and knew how to maneuver around those situations, you know. So hats off to Dr. Umar, you know, giving things like this light, because more people need to hear this. More people need to examine, you know, the actual rights of people when it comes to stuff like this, because we don't know. We don't know. We are lost sometimes when it comes to this. But let me know in the comments what y'all think about Dr. Umar, you know what I mean, on the fact that, you know, having a wife is vital, you know, and also, you know, these special ed classes and things like that, trying to fix behavioral problems and just putting people in a slow class, because it is what it is. Let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.